We have had lifetimes. We have had so much opportunity to be told and taught not to be who we are and to compromise ourselves. The universe is demanding it of us at this point, in my opinion. Thus, the shifts that are occurring, and thus the intensity and the quick changes that are occurring right now are asking us and demanding that we show up in the truth of our being. The song, "I Do What Gives Me Life," is exactly the call for these times. What is it that is the fire in you? Age is not a matter of it anymore. The boomers changed all of that. Thank you very much, you guys, and myself. We changed all of those elements of what these things mean. Age is no longer an issue because we have the vitality and the truth of our being, no matter what age we are, and that brings the power and presence back. So it is not too late. It is not too late, and it never shall be. Number 6, 7. 6?
6. Follow inner guidance.
All right. I looked up on the internet. I'm into animal totems, and I like to look up and see what animals represent. And when they come into my life, I go, okay, what message do you have for me? Cats are curious. Cats have, they're intuitive, and they represent magic, and they represent, in a sense, the unseen. They're kind of aloof. They're kind of definitely independent. It's kind of like I'm starting to describe myself here a little bit. Or a good New Age guy. You know, here we are. Here we are. Cats trust their own inner guidance, and they act and do from here to there. Do you follow your guidance? Do you at all do that? On the way here, I have never been to Edgewood. Now, I did not know it existed, actually, and I saw it on the map, and amen. So I called upon Verizon and my little GPS to bring me to Edgewood. So I told Lola, I call her Lola because she's got that kind of voice. I said, Lola, I need to get to Edgewood. Edgewood, Washington. So she brought me to Edgewood, got off the freeway, and then came up some long street that seemed like, why am I going up this street? But I did, and she brought me to a Shell station just down the road. And I thought, well, I like Shell stations, and I used their gas, but why did you bring me here? And there was no answer. So then I went, okay, well, might as well find out where Unity is. So I punched in Unity of Edgewood, and Lola says, 0.3 miles down the street. So Lola brought me right here. It's guidance. It's trusting. It was not random that I was taken to the Shell station because it was so close to where I needed to go. And then I said, well, I need a place to stay. I had planned on staying up the road up in Snohomish at a friend's house, but it fell through at the last minute, so I had to find a motel. So Lola led me to the Super 8. Now, I have no trouble staying even at Motel 6s because if it's going to be there for a few hours, why not? Why not? You sleep in your clothes and you're fine. You just don't lay on the bedspread and everything's fine. You just get underneath, just quickly get to the sheet because that's cleaned every time. So, and Super 8 is really a cut above because they actually have shampoo and not just the bar of soaps. They have extra shampoo. They actually have a refrigerator. The bed is actually nicer. However, I went to this particular one just up here by Highway 5, and I come in and I say I need a single room, and I'd been driving 8 hours coming up from California, so I was just kind of fried and ready for relaxation. Mia taught me to pay attention, and to pay attention and ask for what I want. So I said, hey, I would like a room, and they said, well, we got a single. They talked to one another. They said, well, don't we have a single one down there in the bottom floor that the person just gave up? Yeah, okay. So that didn't feel right, but I took it. The first wave is, oh, of course. Well, thank you very much. Glad you have a room. So I went down. This was the hotel. It was built, and the bottom floor is underground. And that's where I was. And I went down there, and although it was all non-smoking, it was someone, somewhere, at one time, had smoked in there. And that was there. So there was an energy about it. And I went, okay, thank you. I'm going to be really new agey about it and accept it. And then so I put my stuff in, and then I went outside, came back in and went, I can't stand this room. So I went up to the desk and said, hey, got bad vibes. And the guy goes, I know what you mean. It's like, why'd you put me there? So I said, you got to have something else somewhere because there's not that many people here. And the lady said, well, you know, we could give you the king-size room upstairs, you know, the king-size, and it's much better. And I say, well, I'd love to do that. Are you going to charge me more? And she went, no. And she said, well, then I said, I have to bring all my stuff from there to here. Do you have something to help me with? And she said, oh, wait, there's one just above you, 202. So got my stuff and went up, and the room was fabulous, as far as Super 8 standards go. So self-care. Now, if I'd been with my daughter, my 19-year-old Gabriella daughter, she would have gone, you can't tell them that. You just accept what you get. She's at that stage where she's embarrassed to ask for what she wants. So, Mia the cat reminded me. And I actually thought of Mia at that point. How am I doing on time?
Good.
Okay, good. Because we have 100 more things to talk about. All right, what's the next one?
Radiate inner and outer beauty.
Radiate inner and outer beauty. There was a presence about this cat. And a lot of cats are like this. Some people call it cockiness or an attitude or whatnot, but cats just have a presence about them. And Mia had that presence. So when she stood in front of me, you could tell that she liked who she was. I didn't see her sitting there going, God, I wonder if he's going to like me. I wonder if I look okay. I wonder if blah, blah, blah. Like in the middle of us conversing and having our interaction, she would stop and go, you know, start doing a little cleaning. And it was like, yeah, that's good. So I just wanted to make sure that I look all right. Because it's how you look, you know what it is. God, I got a cat hair. Where did that come from? She took good care of that. All right, what's next?
Number 8, be sensitive and compassionate to self and others.
Well, I told you the first thing she did when the client was there is when this person was dealing with some releasing of some energy from the past that no longer had relevance to her, Mia came out of nowhere from under the bed, obviously, and came for her and the vibration of what she needed. And she brought a sense of presence in for as long as was necessary. Because when the woman had worked through what it was and we moved on to something else, Mia left the room. So she had a great deal of sensitivity and compassion. When she came up to me and laid on my chest, thank goodness I have no allergies to cats, because there was hair everywhere. I mean, it's like, God, I had my songbook, and I opened up the songbook, and there's all these cat hairs in it and everything. Oh, hi, Mia. I remember you. So even to this day. But it was the sweetest possible thing. What was, I just went blank on that. What was the one I was just working on?
You're working on 8.
Is it passion?
Oh, yeah. That was 8, be sensitive and compassionate. So
Sensitive, compassionate. All right. To be present for ourselves is a priority in these times. And this seems to run against what we have been taught. Even in Boy Scouts, it was to show up for other people. And that's beautiful. But if we don't take care of our own needs first, if we don't honor our own temple, all of our energy bodies, we are not able to show up completely for somebody in a way without giving away our power, giving away our presence. So, Mia reminded me that you show up in your power and presence, and you use your sensitivity and your awareness to integrate into a relationship with someone, and then leave when it's done. She didn't sit around and go, did you like it? Did you like it? Do you really like that? You want me to do it again? No, she didn't. She didn't need confirmation. Next one.
Number 9. I'm wondering why I got this one. Tend your space. Clean up after yourself.
Mia was very tidy. Let's just say that. And it's no secret that cats really tend to take good care of themselves as opposed to dogs. Dogs just, whatever they need to do, they do. And then Mia went in and everything was like Okay, that's it. Let's bury what I just did here, clean that up, everything's all tidy. So her awareness and her feng shui attitude was enough to create a very powerful space for her. And that is powerful. And it may seem trivial in a sense, but the ability to create a space for ourselves and to put the vibration right